Welcome. I'm going to be taking you through a easy and quick full body yoga routine that you can take at any time during the day. When you're ready, we'll come through to your easy seated position. As when you arrive, ensuring that the sit bones are comfortable, taking a few moments to adjust. And that invitation of taking the hands lightly onto the thighs or the knees. We'll begin to lengthen the back of our necks, chin parallel with our lap, and taking a round or two of breath here. We can take the chin in towards the chest, tucking the chin in. We'll begin to round, coming into our first cat. Taking a moment here, and then eventually we'll begin to take the shoulders back over the sit bones, so beginning to roll forward into our cow. We're going to take a few rounds, going in your own rhythm. And eventually beginning to bring the shoulders back over the sit bones. Inhaling the arms up overhead. We'll begin to take our left hand down as I face you, aspiring to mirror. We'll take a gentle side stretch. Maybe we take the forearm to the back of the head. Pressing the earth away, we'll take that right hand down. Inhaling again, pulse. Maybe the forearm. Releasing that left hand down. We'll take our first twist. Left hand coming onto that right shin, knee or thigh. Gaze going over the shoulder. Releasing the twist as we take the arms back up overhead. We'll take that twist. Right hand beginning to come onto that left limb. Gently being released, taking the arms up overhead, interlacing the hands. We'll begin to take a reverse prayer. So bending the elbows, imagine the thumbs coming onto the back of the head, opening up the chest. So length along the sides of the neck. We'll begin to release the prayer. We're going to begin to explore a cradling of the baby. So that invitation of taking your right hand onto that left foot, hand on the knee. And this might be enough. Maybe you go a little bit further, hugging the knee in. But what we're looking for is that rock, a little bit of a circle. So just arriving. We'll casually begin to release that left foot down and taking on the other side. And each time will be different. This one might be a bit more ease, maybe a bit more sticky. Gently beginning to release that right foot down. We'll begin to circle and spiral. From our circling, spiraling, we'll come through to a tabletop position of all fours, hands and knees. And for limited on space, just ensuring that we're in the middle of the space we do have. What we'll begin to do is starfish hands, spreading out the fingers and tips. We'll begin to tuck and round. And beginning to come through to a neutral table and then a cow pose. We'll take two more like this, tucking and rounding. And cow. Final round. And we'll come back through to a neutral table. Beginning to tuck the toes. We're going to come through to a downward dog. As we begin to come through to this dog, just clarifying our foundation. We're going to take a gentle ski jump. So heavily bending the knees, torso coming onto the thighs. And we'll begin to come onto the pinky edge of that right foot, inner left. So taking a little bit of a ski jump. Left hand can stay in contact with the earth. Maybe we lift. Left hand coming back down, downward dog. I'll take on the other side, softening the knees, beginning to pivot. Right hand staying in contact, or maybe we lift. Imagine the sit bones going towards that heel. Coming back through to your downward dog. Lingering here for a moment. We'll begin to release the knees down towards the earth, tabletop. Untucking the toes, we'll come through to a child's pose. Maybe we take a reverse prayer. Hands to the back of the head. Releasing the hands down, beginning to ripple through to your table. Tucking the toes, lifting the knees, downward dog. We'll take that ski jump, beginning to heavily bend the knees, taking the toes over towards the left long edge of your mat. Coming back through to our dog. And then soften the knees, taking them over towards the right. Back through downward dog. Releasing the knees down towards the earth, this time keeping the toes tucked as we begin to melt. Your child's pose, hands in front, prayer to the back of the head. We'll begin to take the hands in front, coming back through to our table. And from here, we're going to come through to a toe bound. So keeping the toes tucked, we'll begin to walk back. Let's move my position for a moment. Walking the hands towards your knees, and then we'll press the earth away. And initially, that invitation, keeping your hands in contact with the earth, you might go slightly wider. Imagine the chest coming onto the thighs themselves. If you like, you might begin to walk the hands a little bit closer to the feet, and then eventually taking the hands onto the thighs. Staying here, maybe we rise with the arms, interlacing the awkward way, and taking that reverse prayer. I'll begin to take the arms up, releasing them to the thighs, casually taking them back to the earth. From here, we'll gently release the knees, untucking the toes, coming back through to a kneeling position. As we come through to this kneeling, we'll take both arms up overhead, left hand grabbing the right, taking a gentle side stretch. We'll come back through, right hand grabbing the left, tilting over. And we'll come back through, releasing the hands down into the heart. Bowing the head to the hands in gratitude for investing in your well-being and your practice. And thank you for taking this quick yoga flow with me. And hopefully you incorporate it within your daily routine. I'll see you again soon.